Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, just got done watching the Canelo Alvarez versus Jermell Charlo press conference for their pay-per-view event this week. Um, I mean, I still kind of feel the same about what I've been saying about the fight period, about this being an even matchup simply because, yeah, Canelo Alvarez is the more experienced fighter, and he's definitely been in the ring a lot more. You know what I mean? He's gotten a lot better after the fight with Mayweather. But I think honestly, the wear and tear is setting in. I think he getting older. Sean was popping. I think he getting older, and it's definitely going to show in this fight. I mean, but at the same time, this is the type of fight that could wake him up and having him tapping into his instincts and coming there and just possibly being the best fighter um, we've seen in a while in this time. You know what I mean? With his skill set. At the same time, it's a very big opportunity for Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo, you know what I mean, as we all know, is undisputed at 54, but to jump to 68, skipping over 60, and then immediately fighting for 168-pound undisputed titles is like, it's crazy. Some life changing shit, career changing shit rather. You know what I mean? This could be a lot. This could mean a lot for him if he was to get this win. It's a lot motivating him for this fight, especially with being going up in the weight class where he don't have to kill himself like he would in making 54. His move seems a lot more at ease because of it. I think with that he feels like it's a lot he can do. You know what I mean? It's a lot he can go in there and work. I mean, not work on, but go in and express and let out because, you know what I mean, he going to feel good. At the same time, he could feel too good, pull the trigger a little too fast and get caught up. You know what I mean? That could happen to anybody, but I think it's going to be a great fight. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. I can see this fight going either way, but for some wild reason, I think Jermell going to pull it off. I don't know why, but I think he's going to pull it off. You know what I mean? 168, I feel like is him filling out and, feeling fresh because he's been at 54 his whole career. Canelo is not a original 168 pounder. He's a 168 pounder blown up. And it's not like he in there with a guy naturally that big. You know what I mean? So that's why I feel like Jermell will do so well with him. But Jermell will have to keep his head because it's gonna be times in there where, Canelo can either smother you or make you feel helpless by not, be able to land in the shots that you want to land. Like we saw with Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs, he gave Danny Jacobs a lot of trouble with that. And it frustrated him a lot. How you think Charlo gonna start off? I think he'll start off jabbing, maybe get Canelo body early. I don't see him going for the body too much too early, but I could definitely see him working behind his jab and letting go a deadly straight right hand. I think it's gonna affect Charlo in a good way, honestly. I think he's gonna feel a lot better moving up to 168 pounds. 54 54 he's been making for a long time, and yeah, we know he can make 54, he will, but it's nothing like training and being strong throughout your whole camp, like being able to eat normal. And I think with this fight, he's been able to eat normally, stay strong. Of course he's motivated by the money and all that shit, but I think he really want to win this fight. Can y'all agree on that? That he got to be creative? No, he definitely got to be creative. He can't come in there with that same potion. He definitely can't come in there with the same potion, man. He got to be on the top of his game for sure. Can't be bullshitting. But Canelo, like I said, Canelo is tough to call with him because last few fights he been looking flat. Canelo going to catch him early, but Charlo will clean up his mistakes in the later rounds. That could happen too. All possibilities are open, man, with a fight like this. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot on the line. It's with two great fighters. You know what I mean? They both bring a lot to the table. It's going to be exciting to see, man, for sure. But I ain't going to lie. I think I feel in my bones. I think Jermell gonna pull it off. I don't know why, but I just got this feeling, man. I just got this feeling. I think he gonna pull it off by decision, of course. You know what I mean? By decision, of course, but it won't be easy. Hell no, it won't be easy. You know what I mean? He gonna have to let his hands go, and he gonna have to pick his spots when he throw combinations and shit. Like he can't, he won't. I feel like he won't just be able to go out there and just go crazy. But I also see Canelo trying to box him, and box him. I don't even really see Canelo trying to war with him too much until, or unless he get, you know what I mean, Charlo at a disadvantage where he getting frustrated, mentally frustrated and breaking down. I don't like Mel's energy. I don't see that normal fire from him. Like I said earlier, you know what I mean? I think the energy is about the fact that he don't have to really kill himself to make weight. I think he making 68 well with ease, but at the same time still feeling real strong. You know what I mean? I think he just looking to go out there and show what he can really do. And at the same time, he wanted this fight for a long time. So we gonna see. It's gonna be De La Hoya versus Hopkins all over again. Nah, I don't see it being like that. What's up, coach? I don't like male energy. You got kids now. You don't want to look crazy. I get it. But lions don't fool for nothing. Male movement has to be key. Yeah, but I mean, he could be playing possum. My only issue is Charlo's open to that right hand over the top like Amir Khan. I mean, I think he got a better chin than Amir Khan. I'm going to be honest and say that. But I think this going to be great John. I ain't going to lie. It's going to be a great fight. But for some reason, some wild reason, I think Charlo will pull that shit off. I see what you're saying. Circling out to his left and running into that right hand. It could happen. Any upsets on the undercard? I got to look at the undercard one more time. Where does Canelo go from here after Jermell fight? I mean, who knows? Might get the Bud Crawford fight. He said in the interview after the press conference, you know what I mean? If the price is right, basically, if it makes sense, that's what he meant. That's what he said. But if the price is right, then he'll do it. How you think Carmel Moulton gonna look? I think they're gonna get Carmel Moulton the proper opponent for him to go out there and beat up. You know what I mean? I think he's gonna look good. It's his debut, so I think they pick somebody carefully for him. Somebody for him to go out there and punch on. You know what I mean? Work on his shit. Get it acclimated to the pro game. So on and so forth. I think it'll be like that for at least. Because he's so young, I think it'll be like that for at least 12 fights. Your thoughts on Ugas Barrios winner and Erickson Lubin versus what's my man's name? Erickson Lubin is fighting Jesus Ramos. I think Barrios beats Ugas, and I think Ramos stops Lubin. Lubin is a good fighter, but he hasn't been showing me the type of defense or temperament that I think that he would need to win this fight. That press conference energy can be deceiving people. People used to say Tank looked nervous. Yeah, real shit. Shot. I like Charlo Cruz fight. Charlo 60 fights. I mean, Canelo's 60 fights and a Mexican 33 is different from an African American 33. That's how I feel. That's how I feel like. I feel like from Canelo's last few performances, it's been looking to me like he really he interested because of the money, but it's not that same Canelo. Like, it's not that same explosiveness. It's not that same skill set. Like, you know what I mean? It's not looking too good for him. I don't know. I like him. Don't get it fucked up. I like Canelo Alvarez. But I just really think he's not interested. He don't look interested. You know what I mean? But I can say this. He do respect Jermell Charlo. So when you respect another fighter, that will bring the best out of you sometimes. I know you've seen the Shakur, Dos Santos undercard, some nasty fights on there. I gotta look. I ain't look at that one either. Ramos Ruben will look like Plant Benavidez, in my opinion. What you think? Plant Benavidez? No, I would say a lot more action with a crazy ending. I ain't gonna lie. Jesus Ramos is different. How he did Joey Spencer should put division on notice. Gee, what you think about Terence Crawford versus Mikey Garcia at 40? I think he outboxed Mikey. I feel Spence needs to take a fight at 54 before Bud rematch. Yeah, I think he do too. Spence got to be careful though. Spence got to make sure his heart is still in it. Don't do it just for the money. I mean, his heart got to be all the way in. His heart got to be all the way in it. But I ain't gonna lie, I got this funky feeling that Jermell Charlo is gonna beat Canelo Alvarez. I don't know what it is, but I got this funky feeling, bro. And like my man Ron said, Canelo got a lot of wear and tear. Can you read my last comment, G? What the last one? I noticed in the Castano fights when the pace was slow, Jermell was winning, obviously. Canelo doesn't throw as many punches as his pace is slower, so I can't choose a winner, but it's going to be a rumble. Yeah, that's how I feel. It's going to be a good fight. It's just going to be a good draw. Pay-per-view worthy for sure. Real shit. I think it's going to be a good draw. KO, split decision, or unanimous decision. Split decision for Charlo. I mean, he could win anyway, man. It's boxing. You can win by any of them joints, but split decision. Split decision. I don't know, man. It's gonna be crazy. This Saturday, tune the fuck in. You know what I mean? I'm definitely excited. For sure. Neighborhood Nurse was popping. I might sparkle some money on Charlo by KO. That'd be crazy. What's popping? I love boxing. What's going on? Who has a better jab between Canelo and Charlo? I mean, it's tough to say. They both got good jabs. I got that funky feeling too, but I also feel like Canelo gonna stop him. Shit is tough. Yeah, this is a tough one. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all might wanna stay away from this one when it comes to the bets. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want nobody losing money based off of what I'm saying, or you know what I mean? Cause I'm just like, I'm getting pulled both ways when it comes to this fight. Lara versus the other Charlo at 160. We need it. Shit, I believe we getting Lara and Danny Garcia. Lara versus Triple G is a good draw. Ramos gonna come in the ring looking like better BF. Watch. I got that feeling too. I mean, I would love to see Lubin go in there and use his head and box and stay smart and pick his spots. But from the past, he just hasn't shown me that. I think he's gonna try to get caught up in another rumble. Coach, hear me out. I feel like this gonna look like Tiafimo versus Loma. Mel real active, good movement, and Canelo will pick up later, but it may be a little too late. I kind of got that feeling too quick. I ain't lying. Bro, why people acting like Canelo wasn't running from the Twins his whole career? And we about to see why on Saturday. I mean, you gotta think about it, man. He the next best Mexican fighter since De La Hoya. You know what I mean? So you knew they was gonna do that. Charlo reminds me of Nigel Ben. Do you think Charlo can be the first to at least knock down Canelo? I mean, anybody could be knocked down, but I don't really see him knocking him down or knocking him out. I think he just got outworking and get the win. Jermell Moulton is 4-0. Not that I know of. I'm talking about size. I would love to see Lubin win, but I gotta go with Ramos. I think Ramos would get Lubin out 6 or 7. He definitely wasn't running. What's poppin', ladies and gentlemen? We here. What's going on? Yeah, I think I ain't gonna lie, man. I think Lubin gets stopped in 6th or 7th round. I'm giving Lubin 6 or 7. I ain't gonna lie, and I like Lubin. I don't want people to think I don't like Lubin. I like Lubin, but this boy dangerous. This boy Jesus Ramos is dangerous. I ain't gonna lie. Carmel Moulton opponent, I mean, is 4-0. Yeah, but what kind of 4-0 is he? That's the question. And Carmel Moulton got a lot of amateur experience, so he should be able to handle it. But what kind of 4-0 we talking about? That's what really matters. What kind of 4-0 are we talking about? We talking about a 4-0 that for nothing but buckets? You know what I mean? Or are we talking about a solid 4-0? Carmel's still 17, I believe so. Chill, OG, Lubin ready. No, I think Lubin. Listen, here's the thing. I think Lubin is ready. I just think that a fight of this magnitude for Lubin right now, after he's been through the things he's been through, I think it's gonna be tough for him to just come out there and just straight outbox this guy, Jesus Ramos, or just win on the cards. I think he gonna need a knockout. Ammo Williams versus Janibek. Ammo not ready for that yet. Ammo don't move his head. Philly Zoe was popping. Thurman doing more talking than fighting. Father Time is undefeated. Real shit. I'm hearing people say Canelo won't get credit for beating a guy coming up 2 weight classes. Me personally, I think he should. I mean, to be honest, like I said, Canelo was once a 47-pounder, a 54-pounder. You know what I mean? Going up to 68. It's not like he a natural 68. And if he was a natural 68, it'd be different. If he was a guy like Zerto Ramirez or big guy like Joe Smith or a big guy like better be ever one of them, then it would be different. But who knows? Ammo definitely gets beat up by Janibek. For as long as they fight, last Lubin Ramos going to be fire. Real shit. Lubin and Ramos going to be a war. Because as much skill as Lubin has, I don't think he's patient enough just yet to beat a guy like Ramos right now. Ramos is on fire right now. And Barrios decision or stoppage. I got Barrios by decision. I don't know why I think Barrios going to just pull it. I think he, because he the younger man, we know he courageous enough. Go out there and let his hands go. I honestly think that Barrios going to pull it out. Is holding the center of the ring a mindset? Absolutely it is. Only way Thurman fight Boots, he got to get like $5 to $10 million contract. I don't know. I'm just tired of hearing about Keith Thurman. Coach, winner of Charlo Canelo, #1 pound for pound. Yeah, you gotta be respectful and give it to him. Definitely riding with Barrios. Definitely gotta be respectful and give it to him. I ain't gonna lie to you. How do you like my cousin J Money Life boxing gloves? Them Jones nice. I make sure I take care of that shit too. The headgear I had to adjust it a couple times, but the equipment overall is nice. And I appreciate that. Like I said, man, good fights though. I think Charlo gonna pull it off. Charlo playing that calm, you know what I'm saying, the calm role because he know this not the fight where he can get excited and just overwhelm a guy. He gonna have to be smart all the way through. So I'm looking for Charlo to really use his skill set. I mean, make sure he really placing that jab, taking his time, setting shit up. Get the likes up to 45, please, and thank you. Appreciate y'all, man. We got 97 people in here, 23 likes. Go ahead and tap that motherfucking like button. A word, that's good. I stay in Seattle. We got hands here, too. Hey, G, you think Thurman versus Ugas would have been a decent fight? Yeah, that would have definitely been a good fight. Thurman ain't letting Boots beat on him for the low. He looking at it like, buddy, you said, knew he was getting knocked out at the Tank fight. Bro, shit, I gotta get paid. If you're gonna put my chin up on the mantelpiece, I need to get paid. Damn, what I do with my Canelo by a finish or Charlo maybe get a close decision. I think Charlo gonna win the split decision. I ain't gonna lie, Charlo by split decision. That's what I think. Something I don't know what it is pushing me that way, but it's pushing me that way. Yo, where my smoke at, man? The fuck? We'll see how calm he'll be when he feel that power like that, John. For G in boxing. Hit the like button, prunes. You know they don't like hitting the like button to the end of the video and shit. It would be different if Charlo was a quiet guy and was popping his shit, letting all his energy out, but he's saving it all for the ring. That's how I feel. Who got stopping Barrios? I don't think so. I think Barrios gonna win the fight by decision. That'll be wild. Canelo gonna get outboxed by somebody smaller than Bivol. Yeah, but yo, he's smaller than Bivol, but he ain't small. That's the thing. That's the thing y'all losing me on. He's not a small guy. Jermell Charlo not a small guy. Greg, what you think of Tank next opponent? And Calvin does saying it's a big fight and world is gonna turn. I'm like, who is it? Is it Tiafimo or Lomo? I don't know. Why are you going with Charlo? Yeah, I'm going with Charlo at the end of the day. I just think I don't know what it is, but I got this feeling, like I told everybody else, like I said earlier, I got this feeling you're gonna go in there and do enough. Did you see the Joe Joyce fight from last week? Where should Joyce go from here? Joe Joyce, man, should just go ahead and pick up a hammer and do some construction work. I think he should leave boxing alone. He's gonna get hurt bad. Where you putting Mel if he wins? I mean, you gotta put him one pound for pound. Number one, can Canelo get stopped or even dropped by Charlo? I don't think he gets stopped, but I think he'll get dropped for sure. He could. It looks better for boxing if Charlo wins, to be honest. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that for sure. I'm sitting here tripping. Who do you think would be the next opponent for Boots? For Boots, I wanted to be Thurman for sure. Or Stanionis for sure. One of them guys. That big Asian needs to fight Big Baby. That'll be a good fight. That's a big dude, though. I ain't gonna front. Big Bang Zhang. Joe Joyce versus Dubois. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. My bad for getting on here so legit. I'm sure you already said it, but what's your prediction? Tell us about which way. I told everybody after thinking about it, after really thinking about it, and really trying to understand what both fighters are going through and what they feeling. I think I honestly think Charlo will win by split decision. I got a feeling Ugas gonna get. And anybody that bet a split decision off of my prediction, go ahead and send that 10% through. I appreciate you. Greg, what you think of Tank saying he will be back top of the year? That mean get ready for January. Regis or Haney? I think Haney's too slick for Regis right now. To be absolutely honest. Should Lubin move to 160 soon? I mean, maybe. Greg, what you think? Tank saying? Yeah, I read that one. Also, Crawford and Spence should run it back at middleweight. They both want to skip 154 anyway. What's the next fight for Charlo if he beats Canelo convincing? I say go ahead and fight. Bud Crawford. Zane versus Wilder would be a great joint. We ain't see Zane really take a shot like that just yet, so we don't know if he can do it, but that's a great fight. I started thinking about the Castano fight, man. Canelo pressure gonna be crazy. I believe that. Do they have a rematch in place? I don't know. I ain't heard nothing about it. What's the next for Andy Cruz 12 round? I don't know. Boots be Be anybody. I don't care what nobody say. We in for some great fights. I tell you that. We definitely in for some great fights. Gonna be some good draws. You know what I mean? Thoughts on the Drunken Master? Talking about Manuel Augustus or original Drunken Master? Greg, are you tired or tipsy? I'm definitely tired. My eyes burn. I can't see Mel outsmarting Canelo. I think Charlo will win, but he will get robbed on the cards, and Canelo will rematch him for his second fight on the contract. That don't sound like a bad idea. Why are they not putting Big Baby in the bigger fights? I mean, it's not time. Big Baby's a young kid. And heavyweights be fighting up until they fucking like 55, 60. You know what I mean? Ubu's next opponent, I see happy. So I know he got to fight. I see he happy. Yeah, but I don't know who he's fighting just yet. I haven't heard anything. I hope Mendoza knocked the Kangaroos out of Tim Zoo. Did I hear young boy Jermell is on the undercard? Yeah. When the Mendoza Zoo fight? I don't know. I gotta look it up. Used to knocking people out. Man used to knocking people to fuck back, but if Canelo takes a shot, man, they call Jermell Baby Tank. Yeah, I mean, if Canelo know, if he feel his punch and he know he can take that shot all night, Canelo gonna make it tough for him. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna get dark. It's definitely gonna get dark. Hey, look, I gotta go ahead and make some more videos. I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all tap in. Appreciate the love. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the subscriptions. All that and the above. Appreciate the donations. I fuck with y'all. Thank you, man. Greg Hackett 86 on Instagram. Greg Hackett 215 on Twitter. Greg Hackett on Facebook. Thank you. Get with me.